Well, there's now just 1 week left for Montana voters to turn in their general election ballots. Officials say if you haven't mailed your ballot back yet, the best option is to drop it off in person. Ballots must be received at your county elections office by 8 p.m. on Election Day in order to be counted. Most counties are accepting ballots in person at the elections office or another location. Today was also the first day of late voter registration. Those who haven't registered have to go in person to the elections office to fill out the form and get a ballot. Well, tonight we continue our local candidate coverage as Election Day draws near.
Tonight, MTN looks at the contest for House District 26. That area is currently represented by Democrat Casey Schreiner, who is termed out for the seat and is running for Lieutenant Governor of Montana on the November ballot.
Democrat Helena Lovick is running for House District 26. She told MTN News that she's a wife, a mother of two, and a scientist. And when it came to the two ballot initiatives dealing with recreational marijuana, both candidates said that they were eager to let voters decide. Lovick said legalization would help decriminalize the substance and could create fairer sentences, but she doesn't believe revenue will be as lucrative as some have suggested. She's looked at Canada, Colorado, and Washington's laws and said fellow representatives need to be ready for whatever voters choose.
Also should realize that if we go down this route, if it gets passed this year, that we need to be ready as legislators to address the issues that will arise. It's not going to be something that's perfectly smooth, and we need to be ready and to get on top of that and get ahead of problems that other areas have faced before us as a model.
And Republican Jeremy Trebas is also running for the open seat. He previously represented House District 25 after winning in 2016. Trebas is an accountant and human resources manager and has worked at nonprofits. He currently works at the Great Falls Rescue Mission. When it came to the two ballot initiatives dealing with recreational marijuana, Trebas said he also awaits voters' decision, but has concerns over crime rates and whether or not the state will see that revenue.
I do believe there still will be a large unregulated market in marijuana for quite some time, even if it passes, because there's a 20% tax on its sale. So that's going to make it more expensive than what could be found on the street. So on the funding side, if and when it passes, I'd like to see the money from it allocated towards schools, which it's supposed to be, and then also law enforcement activities mainly.
We did ask the candidates a number of other questions. Their answers can be found later on our websites.